Hello everybody and welcome back to Age of Wonders Planetfall, where we are currently moving Groxa back towards home to grab some of our fancy new troops. And we are moving this army over this way to investigate what's going on over here, and then we're probably going to come back over here and deal with these spacers. But we do have area surveillance done.
If you want to improve your capabilities, you don't just set a goal, you must also monitor it. Only by carefully watching your progression, guarding against backsliding, can you achieve solid success. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
Excellent. So, what do we want next? Well, I kinda like the sounds of some of these, like food development. So we'll go ahead and research that one. Excellent. We have an unexploited sector over here, and based on this sector's boosts, it's got a river, which boosts food, it's got a forest, which boosts food, and it's got Arcadian, which boosts food. So I feel like we should probably exploit food, is what I'm thinking. So we will go for an agriculture exploitation. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Who are you?
All rival commanders and native NPC factions you encounter on the planet are listed in the diplomacy interface, along with faction information and their relation towards you.
Okay, so this is another enemy commander. I say enemy. We don't know if he's going to be enemy or an ally yet. He is a bug dude, so that's nice. I think we'll just say, nice to meet you. For right now... Oh, there's CBs in this game. Okay. For right now, we're not really going to worry too much about declaring war on people, because I just want to expand as much as possible before then, and become as strong as possible before we start declaring on people.
Why waste our precious brain power on problems with our enemies when we can just extract their brains and have them solve the problem for us?
Right? That makes perfect sense. We'll go for magnetic energy storage again because I like to just clean up the tier. I'm not rushing for anything in particular because this is my first time through. I don't know how strong all of these things are, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. So, Groxa can come on over here. Follow that road. Excellent. Actually, that's not Groxa at all. That is... No, that is... Wait. Who are you? You are Zelma. That's right. You're Zelma, and you're heading over here. Groxa is just going back to collect these two. There we go. And now we are, what strength? 855. Not bad at all. We're now going to head back over here, and we might grab this army. Our colony militia power here is still 280. I'm not sure what causes that to grow. What's our militia power here? Also 280. Okay. So they're off over this way. There's our standard military infrastructure in our capital. Fantastic. Now I think I'm going to... What exactly does this do? Upgrades the militia. Oh, okay. So the military infrastructure is what upgrades the militia. I gotcha. That seems like a good thing to do then. We should do that. Maxing that out should be a relatively high priority, actually. So we should probably go for standard military infrastructure over here as well. Oh.
Incoming communication.
He publicly, complimented us. That's nice.
Operations primed and ready.
Okay, so we are ready to deploy a strategic operation here. And I feel like we should probably prime something along the lines of native threat locator? That'd probably be a good thing to have. find spawn points. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, Groxa, you can come on down over here. Next turn is when we'll be fighting these guys. And I just want to see what exactly is going on over this way. What is this? An anomalous site. Well, I agree that that site is anomalous. Oh, we met somebody. Oh, afternoon drills in 16 minutes? Okay, well, I'll just say nice to meet you and say later. So, let's go ahead and fight these guys. We're going to bring in a few reinforcements.
When engaging an army in combat, all armies adjacent to the defending army that are allied to either the defending army or the attacking army are drawn into combat as well.
Indeed. It says only to the defending army. Good to know. So, we will go ahead and manual combat this. This is going to be a bit tougher. So, we'll give it a go. We'll see what we lose. We'll probably lose some things. Okay, everybody's poisoned. You get a poison, and you get a poison, and you get a poison. Oh, that's pretty excellent. Groxa, we're going to want you to just charge right down there. Wait, are we all poisoned too? I think when we're elevated up here, maybe we're not poisoned. Where do we see their statuses? Okay, this stack is definitely poisoned. Some of them are poisoned. So I guess there must be a chance to poison. Well, we'll just bring our guys over this way and see if we can group up. There we go. I think we drop our sniper basically right here. We enter Overwatch. That'll be fine. Put an electrocutioner right up over here in Overwatch. And then an electrocutioner right up over here in Overwatch. Like that. Groxa, you can take up a position right here. This scavenger can back you up. Actually, should maybe be over on this side. There we go. And then we'll have the inspector right up over here. Okay. More poison coming in. Ooh. That was very long range and did a lot. We killed the Mega Sow with our Overwatch, though.
Ready.
So, this guy right here, this Spacer helicopter, that is kind of frightening. Good to know. Let's get these scavengers over here and see if we can take a pot shot. Are we in range? Just out. Actually, we can fire at these guys. And we actually hit. Excellent. We'll get this inspector up over here. And I think... I mean, we already canceled the melee Overwatch on these guys. I don't think we have anybody who really needs healing. And we're a little out of range anyway. So I think we'll just actually go there to be able to heal next turn. Is that going to kill? It might. Get in there, Groxa. It did.
Enemy
Fantastic.
terminated.
Oh, right, because we had 3 hits. That makes sense. Okay, so these electrocutioners can fire at these guys. The helicopter is actually out of range of these, though, of the electrocutioners. I think we move forward with the scavengers. We can actually stagger these pigs. So that'll be good. We may be saying goodbye to these guys, but they're pretty expendable, honestly. The electrocutioner here doesn't have LOS to some of these locations, so let's actually move over here. And let's look to eliminate this pig, I think. Oh, okay. We accidentally hit our own guys. Wonderful. Well, that can happen. Okay, we'll hit these guys over here. That's fine. Now I'm going to step forward with this inspector. We already moved this inspector, right? Yeah, we did. So I think our best bet is to move forward right here and repair these guys. There we go. And now we can fire with our sniper. 45% there. Alternately, we could step forward and fire over here. 55%, 57%. Hopefully we don't friendly fire. We're going to find out. Excellent.
Enemy destroyed.
Our sniper is living up to their name. Or rather, their title. Is that everything? I think that's everything. We could potentially drop a shredder bomb. But it can't hit flying units. And it honestly doesn't do much. But I guess we may as well. Okay. This helicopter is gonna hurt. Also, all that poison.
Unit destroyed.
Yeah, I expected that those guys would probably end up dying. Let's get down here, kill this guy. We can finish him off with Groxa.
Enemy annihilated.
Okay, it actually blew up. And there was a spacer that came out of it. That's okay. Let's go ahead and step forward with our electrocutioners. Or at least this electrocutioner. Go right here. And we can fire once at the helicopter. Because we need to eliminate this helicopter. Let's see, we would have to step forward out of cover to get range here, but we could probably kill the helicopter. Or we could miss. Twice. And then graze once. Okay. Well, that's one way to do things. We'll step forward with the Vorpal Sniper, and we'll take a pot shot at this guy. Okay, we actually hit it. That's great. We'll finish it off with the Inspector.
Enemy eliminated.
There we go. Helicopter is down.
Our forces are victorious.
Oh, we didn't get to kill this guy? Okay, that's a little weird. So we did lose that scavenger, but that's fine. We can replace it with this scavenger immediately. So let's go ahead and move this scavenger out of here and into
Hazards
there.
linger as a
Yeah. I figured out how the hazards work. Thank you very much. And I think now we want to head down over this way with Groxa. I'd like to get out of this sector, but unfortunately we can't. Groxa did level up, though. I don't think that Overwatch is a good thing to grab for Groxa. Let's see here. One level of stagger resistance might actually be good. Advanced nanite boosters provide all units in the army with +2 resistance to all status effects. That's pretty good. That's pretty good too. We can only pick one. And I think for now I'm going to go with nanite boosters to give us more effective hit points in our army. There we go. Do we want to go for arc grenades for our secondary weapon? It staggers. Can only be used once per battle. But I mean, we're trying not to use our pistol very much anyway. It doesn't do much. I think we'll do it. We'll swap to a grenade. Okay, so now let's head down over this direction and see if we can clear out this transmission terminal.
Food is a governing tool. Just as fuel is essential to power a machine, food is the ruling principle of happy, strong, and productive colonists.
Excellent. We'll do research development next. I do like to get ahead in tech. And let's go check out this anomaly. Anomalous sites can be explored by a hero to earn rewards such as resources, equipment, or new units. Occupy the site to discover how to explore it using combat, resources, or patience. Anomalous sites increase in difficulty from small to large, granting better rewards for higher risks. Okay. So, this is a small anomalous site. It's easy. So I guess we just need to clear the vegetation. 3 turns to do that. Okay. So we remain here. What are these guys? These are dudes that we're not at war with. Okay, sounds good. So we do need to get our infrastructure upgraded here. That'll be a couple turns away. And then we can decide whether we want to be a bioengineered food plantation, minus 20% food for growth, minus 1 food upkeep per population, or we can go to agricultural export center, food sharing tax reduced to 20%, plus 1 food per colonist in whatever that icon is. I assume that's like the food trade zone or something. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I kind of feel like Agricultural Export Center will ultimately be better in the long run. That'll help us support future colonies. So let's do that. Okay, there's a hero join offer here. This guy is offering to join us. He's a sniper. You know what? Sure. We'll need to get him an army, so we can start one training here. We're not currently doing anything here, so I think we grab 1 inspector, 2 scavengers. Actually, let's cancel that and do an electrocutioner. And then next turn we'll have to get different things. We do have ops ready to launch.
Operations primed and ready.
So that's great. We're not going to use them because we're kind of a little bit low on energy right now. And we should probably go a little bit less ham on our... operations in combat. So let's get out of here. Excellent. And we'll take this guy, this inspector. He can actually come up here and join this army. That'll be fine. And you can just chill there for a little bit until your army is created. Okay. Discipline brings strength. We sense weakness in your vitality. For too long we've been ignored. We hunger. We must feed. We shall cull your citizen flock. We can negotiate for peace, but this forgotten NPC faction is currently planning to attack us from down here, I guess? There's a spatial rift there. So I guess that's where they come from.
One of my regulars, a scientist developing arc weaponry, said that I was his inspiration. My android systems were specialized to avoid static buildup. Something about friction. Rub up against enough people, and it creates sparks.
Excellent. So, I think that's all the tier 2 techs. I mean, I guess we can go for... Well, allows the unit to fire electrified ammunition to deal arc damage and have a 12 chance, 8 for repeating attack. Is that percent? To inflict electrified on cyborg and mechanical units, and rail accelerators. Firearms have 10% accuracy and an extra range. That is really good. 10% increased damage on all abilities, too. I think we go for that.
Operations primed and ready.
Okay, we've got operations primed. That's great. We'll get this guy up into this army. So we have 2 inspectors here right now. Should have thought of that. We'll get another electrocutioner. And then we'll get 2 scavengers. And this will probably... One of these inspectors will join the next army. So we know we're getting attacked from over here. So, I mean, Groxa was heading this way anyway. We can just kind of chill over here for now. And see what ends up happening over this way. But we definitely need to push down this way. Unidentified forces detected. Okay, so their forces are here. They're actually passing over the mountains. Are they flying forces? That could be potentially problematic. Okay, what's going on here? We've excavated into a large opening littered with rubble. Hidden among the scrap of ruined spacer vehicles and undetonated explosives, we discovered an arena. While navigating the find, we triggered a holographic projector. A towering figure stood among the wreckage, flickering eerily on and off. So we end up getting 60 science out of this, or knowledge, I guess. As we approached the figure, a number of the ruined vehicles roared to life, revving their engines as if they intended to attack anyone that gets too close to the holographic core. So we could say disgruntled vehicles won't deter us. Have our diplomats attempt to resolve the situation. That will take 4 turns, and it will 100% resolve the situation. Or we could say these vehicles are controlled by synthesis demons, and that also has a 100% chance and is instant. Or we could leave for now. I think we'll go ahead and try this. We don't yield to threats of any kind, regardless of whether these vehicles are manned or unmanned. As we expected, as soon as we got too close to the main hologram, the spacer hardware launched its attack. Completely as expected. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is quite easy. We just need to remember that these guys blow up. So that should be fine. We're all spacers, or we're all, not spacers. We're all scavengers, aren't we? That's gonna be fun. Okay. Let's get into cover, up over here. I think we don't have LOS on them. We do, kind of. Let's bring Zelma up over here. We'll be able to fire once, or we could go into Overwatch. And I think that's what we'll do. We'll take this scavenger up over here and enter melee Overwatch. Out of range, so that should be fine. We'll go into defense mode. That actually did trigger melee Overwatch. Okay, yep, just checking. Scavenger up over here. Melee Overwatch. In retrospect, I should maybe have had Zelma back behind the scavengers, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Then we'll drop the inspector right up here. We should be able to fire once. Yeah. Okay, 7 damage. And I feel like this is a little too fast. I'm going to take it to here. Okay. Those turrets are hurt.
Ready.
So let's go ahead and heal up our hero. There we go. And now who do we fire on? This guy, or this guy? We can guarantee a kill on this guy, but I think we fire over here. We did miss one arc projector, but now we can take this guy over here and melee him. Gotta remember that this guy does blow up, but we are in melee Overwatch. Now I could get all the way around over here, or we could just go right here and shotgun him. Just like that.
Destroyed.
Now he did blow up. That's to be expected. Now we can come around and melee this guy. And so we shall.
Down.
This scavenger here, I'm going going to place right up over here. And we're going to shotgun this guy in the face. And we only grazed. That's a little disappointing. Okay.
Enemy terminated.
Wait. What killed this guy? Did he self-destruct? At any rate, we can shotgun this one.
Enemy
like
terminated.
So. We can use Zelma to fire on this guy. 2 grazes. Not ideal. I mean, we can probably just finish this off from range, right? Yeah, like this guy will finish it.
Enemy destroyed. Our forces are victorious.
Fantastic. So there we go. Easy peasy. As we blasted apart the last threat, the hologram of the announcer flickered off, giving us one last glimpse at the figure's disappointed expression as it dissipated. Analysis of the arena yielded some surprising insights on complex computing. Our team also salvaged the wrecks of the previously aggressive vehicles. Okay, so we got a Stadium Arcadium, and some production, and some knowledge. Excellent. Okay, so this would be a decent food location. Potential colony location as well. It's another Stadium Arcadium over there. And of course, Zelma leveled up. So I think we go for Deadeye for additional accuracy. And then Ranged Specialist for more damage. Confirm. Okay. Now, I think we maybe come up here and start clearing this area out. That'll have to wait till next turn, though.
In conclusion, knowledge is power, but being well-educated has an additional benefit. No one can call you stupid, especially if you've researched weaponry that could vaporize them if they did.
Indeed. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, but let me just grab Covert Infiltration first. What does that give us? Oh. Forging CBs. That seems like a good thing to have. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to start working on expanding over here and dealing with this incoming threat. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.